Mumbai Diaries 2611 recreates a fictional version of the most diabolical terror strike on the city on 26 November 2008. The show that is now streaming on Amazon Prime Video and stars Mohit, Raina, Konkana and Sharma and Shreya Dhanwantri in the lead is based in the government hospital that becomes the hotspot for victims and a battleground between the cops, doctors and the terrorists. Hi, this is Ronak Kotecha and this is my review of Mumbai Diaries. You can also read my review and the final rating of this show in the Times of India. The link is in the description. 2611, a date that is etched in the memory of every Mumbai citizen as the day when the city's famous spirit came under a ghastly attack from across the border. And as a journalist who covered the 2611 terror attacks non-stop for all 3 days, I can confidently state that what transpired in those chilling nights of real terror was far more gut-wrenching and dramatic than any depiction on reel, and Mumbai Diaries is no exception. Directors Nikhil Advani and Nikhil Gonsalves open with the most telling visual of the story, that of the terrorists spraying bullets on the journalists at the Metro Cinema signal from a moving Mumbai police jeep. As the show progresses, many such visuals from the real event are recreated, and the writers of the show add a lot more ammo to their partly fictional screenplay. But that's where the biggest problem lies too. Now, it's anyway a tall order to do justice to such a highly action-packed event, which Mumbai Diaries only manages to capture in parts. Rest of the time, the show is busy trying to juggle between too many subplots and backstories. Most of them never come across as wholesome or convincing. All they do is drag a chaotic and busy narrative, putting it into an endless loop of multiple characters, their relationships and problems that is hard to keep track of or even care for after a point. Adding more cinematic drama into real events like deaths of brave police officers also seems quite forced. That said, the show does deliver a rigorous account of the night of the terror when things go horribly wrong for the city. A lot of what happened in those nights is covered in a relentless way, and some of it does land with conviction. The setting of a crumbling government hospital is symbolic of the crumbling healthcare infrastructure of the time that was at pains dealing with an attack of this magnitude. The show's overall tonality is dark and there is a lot of bloody action, not for the weak-hearted. Now, despite the sheer number of actors in this web series, most of them get enough screen space, but not all of their screen time is interesting. Mohit Raina is well cast as the headstrong Dr. Kaushik, but his backstory and relationship issues seem quite forced. Konkana and Sharma is royally wasted in a role that doesn't even have a real purpose, just like many other characters that add nothing more than the runtime and the cliches. Now, I thought I would identify the most with Shreya Dhanwantri's character, that of an ambitious, nosy and inquisitive reporter, because just like her, I remember sneaking into the St. George Hospital minutes after the attack, and that is when the full scale of this dastardly attack hit me. I saw dead bodies lying listlessly in pools of blood behind a green curtain at this hospital. These were men, women and children who just minutes ago were full of life, waiting to board a train to their next destination or come home from the CST station in Mumbai. But their life was cut short. But coming back to the show, I found Shreya's act repetitive, insensitive and juvenile in the way it's performed and written. Ditto for Vasundhara Kaul, who plays her boss. You know what? It's time filmmakers stop depicting reporters and media persons as gross caricatures. Now, all in all, it's a hard-hitting show, alright, made with a lot of blood and sweat too, which shows on screen. But in a bid to pack in too much action and too much drama, Mumbai Diaries ends up becoming a never-ending saga of insipid characters rather than a taut thriller of a life-altering event. Now, you can catch all my stories from ground zero of 2611 on this very YouTube channel. And don't forget to read my review and the final rating of this show in the Times of India. The link is in the description. You can connect with me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's @ReviewRon. Let me know in the comment section or in the DMs what you thought about this show, if you've already watched it or if you're going to watch it or if you're going to skip it altogether. Of course, you can subscribe here if you find my videos worth it. But even if you don't do any of these things, as always, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.